Greetings, Inquisitors. Welcome to the Holocron. This is the week 159 update for the Darth Loquitur account. I go through this account's progress every week, all the characters, ships, mods, Datacrons, whatever we're doing in the account so that people can follow along. Please remember, as we get started, follow the diagram behind my head and use your like saber. Get that like button out of here. It helps me, it helps the channel. I'd appreciate it if you could do that. All right, let's get into it and see what happened in the account for week 159. First of all, not much to report in the area of relicking characters. Galactic Legend SLKR here, we're working on his Kairos. We're short on Kairos because we just got through putting JML to Relic. And when you follow one Galactic Legend with another like this, obviously never happened until we got the light speed bundles, but takes away all your Kairos in a hurry. So I'm restocking. We get a click on Basta Lashan Fallen to take us one step closer to getting the Malik event unlocked someday. Working on the Leia event next as our next big journey. So here we're working on Wicket. We'll build him up a little bit. Get the first initial skills going. I've had this character at 7 stars for a while now in order to unlock the event that gives the extra Zeta Zeta materials, 2 extra materials every month, but never built the character actually. Here we're working through our gray mods, and today we're going to have a whole bunch of disappointment. Just try after try on these mods is going to not work out for us. Spoiler alert. Here we go. We just keep missing. On these gray mods, if I don't hit speed on the first roll, if they don't get their second speed roll right away, I lose interest. That's 8 speed. We'll try again once, but we're not going to keep clicking on it with only 8 speed. Here we get 9 speed, same thing. We'll try to take it to blue. We miss. If it was a 10 or 11 speed, I'd take it to purple, but not for an 8 or 9 speed. All right, down to our 4 speed mods here. Missing. We miss on get a 9 speed on this one, and same thing, we miss here again. It's got an offense main stat, so with a triangle with an offense main stat, I gave it one more try. It still disappointed me, so that's it for the gray mods. Not a very good return on this week. Working through the blues and the greens, I did have one mod here that hit 10 speed. It doesn't hit going to purple, so that's pretty much going to be it for the purple and gold series mods. We got a 14 speed mod here. It didn't hit going to gold, but it's okay. The stats are okay, so I'm going to take it to 6 dots and see if I can get some more speed on it. We do 2 rolls. It doesn't hit speed, and that's it. That's going to be all for this disappointing week of mods. It's okay. It's just statistics. Sometimes those weeks happen. Going through the modding on Wicket, you'll see that wherever I have these mods that are 8, 9 speed, whatever, that don't work out, these are opportunities for me to put then onto characters like Wicket here. I don't really have a good mod set for him, but I can throw off these mods that didn't quite work out, and it's still okay. So if we look at the stats that we generate here, 229 speed and some okay stats. So it's not going to make Wicket well modded, but it makes him a little bit better than garbage anyway. All right, so we get a couple of these Datacrons here that have accuracy on them, so we don't want to continue to mess with them. This one is a good one, so we'll go ahead and get level 6. We get Ewoks. We really don't want Ewoks here, so we take another roll on it and re-roll it to Rebels. And we're going to take the ability block 1, and then we'll finish out this Datacron to 8 with some health, steal, and defense. So it's a pretty defensive mod, got a lot of defensive stats on it, but we'll take it. There's occasions for those kinds of mods, maybe not on Rebels, but on other things. Here we've got some defensive protection. We get crit damage and protection on level 6. We unlock more Ewok stuff, so we'll re-roll that again. And we get Rebel attacks out of turn. We'll take that. And again, we may or may not be using this with a Rebel group, so it's not that important. Maybe it'll help. And then I take a look here to see if there's anything that I want to take it all the way to level 9 for. Maybe we would want to go ahead and hit level 9 on this. So I look at Leia, I look at Rebel Officer Leia Organa, and nothing here inspires me to think that it's like God mode on the Datacrons. So we pass on taking it to level 9, and I don't have those characters reliced up that high anyway. So no need to go ahead and waste materials on something if it's not going to be directly useful for us. Roll out another Datacron there with some defensive stats on it. We got a couple more of them left to build. We're starting to run out of materials here. But we got a couple more. So here we get defense and protection, light side characters. And we get accuracy, health, we unlock at 6. And this is a rebel ability, so we'll leave it alone. And that's where we run out of materials. We've got enough to do some low level building here, so we could do 3 levels on this, and then we're out of materials. So that's it for Datacrons for this week. But a good chunk of Datacron building, right? We built a couple of them up to level 8 to higher level, and built a few more new ones. So that's nice. We go in here into the Conquest stuff. We're going to buy up all this green signal data that we can find. Then we're going to go in and buy up all the blue signal data that we can find. And again, that's really a material that's limiting us on our relic building speed. And we do need to find a way to reserve some Cantina energy to finish farming out that Drogan. So we're going to buy those materials here. We buy a couple bronzium wirings because they're here and we might as well buy them. We buy a couple of little gold pieces to help relic characters. And that's it. And I think we ended up with like 800 left in the bank. And I decided just to save that for the next round of Conquest. I'll be able to buy some signal data and stuff a little earlier if I need it. But it's fine. We won't go over the cap for sure before we spend it. So we'll just pay attention to that next time around in Conquest. All right, so week 159. Galactic power only increased by 10,000. We really only built Wicket up a little bit. And we got 1 click onto Bastila Fallen, and that was it for the week. So not much galactic power. Still at 124 relics, 109 zetas, 12 omicrons, JMK top 20 in arena. Fleet top 5, top 10-ish with the profundity right now. GAC, we're in Kyber 3. And the target is still SLKR for next week. I think we'll be able to put together enough Cairo to get him to 12 and hopefully also to 13 next week. So we'll look forward to that. Bronzium wiring, we didn't use any this week, but we gained 30. We got 15 from events and 15 from Conquest. So put a few in the bank, and we'll start building them again next week. Farming plan for next week, same stuff. Rex, the Bean Zori, the B-28 bomber, Scout Marin in fleet, and then signal data, and Drogan when we can afford the energy on him. Same kind of mod refresh strategy. Slicing materials 4 days a week, mods 3 days a week, and then the three refreshes on all the different energies. Planning still the same. We're working on SLKR. We'll go from that into Ray, and then we've got Leia to build. So we'll work on that stuff. It's a relatively weak week, right? So we not a strong week, a weak week. Not many gear clicks. We're working on that SLKR, trying to get his Kairos built up. Once I clicked Bastila, I used up a bunch of stun guns or something on her, and it just blanked off everybody else that I had to work on. So it was like a 1-click week, and that was it. We did get some nice Datacron development. Pretty disappointing mod for weeks, but that's how it is. Sometimes your mods aren't great for a week, and you'll just get better statistics on the following week. So keep grinding along. I did go back and look on my main account. I only ever put the Zeta on Jedi Training Ray's leadership, so that means that I got Galactic Legend Ray with only that Zeta. So next week I will try to apply some mods to the Resistance team. I understand that there might be a way that like a low-geared Zori actually can help with that event as well, so I'll do a little research. And then next weekend we'll mod up these characters and we'll try to get Galactic Legend Ray event done, and we'll see if we can do that without putting any Zetas on. But if we do have to put Zetas on, it looks like we'll only need the leadership on JTR. So hopefully that's the case. That's it for the week. Pretty short update this week. Got 2 relics last week, got none this week. We'll get SLKR hopefully next week and keep going from there. All right, thank you all for watching. Remember to like on the way out if you didn't hit that like button on the way in. Subscribe to the channel, use the notification bell to know when I'm doing my live streams. And of course, join us on the Discord. The link is in the description down below. It's a fantastic place for new players, mid-game players, a lot of experienced people to answer questions and help people out. So hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next Holocron.